Welcome back to Horizontal, the podcast that explores the lost art of doing nothing. Our mission is to bring lounge culture into the 20th century. With our finger on the quiet pulse of a new generation, we ask the hard questions. Why are so many people lying down? What are they watching? And what do they dream about? We're your hosts, Meg Kelly.
And Mason's Meisterla.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Did that feel good? Did you like that?
That felt beautiful. I love our new intro. We have just been really working on like making the whole thing feel legit, you know? Like we got this carpet, we got these pillows, we got we got a nice little intro that we scripted because we're ADHD as hell and sometimes you gotta write some shit down.
Yeah, we're just we're doing the thing.
It's been a week. I broke my toe this week.
Mason has a broken toe.
We got an invalid. It is so painful. Can I just say? I did not realize that I've broken my pinky toe several times, all right? And this one, I was completely sober. It was an inanimate object.
What happened?
I ran into my bed frame, not even doing anything sexy. And then I heard a snap.
And she's broken.
Lord have mercy, she's broken. And it hurts like a bitch.
Yeah.
Hurts like a motherfucker. Toes have such high pain receptors. I don't know how any man has ever broken a toe. There, I said it. Anyway.
And you got your cute little boot.
I got my boot. I think I'm going to bedazzle my boot at some point.
She hasn't missed a single day of work. She's just been working on her little toe.
I've been hobbling around, teaching and directing on my feet.
Yeah, and you're getting a cold.
Yeah, and I'm feeling a little under the weather.
It's been cloudy all week.
My period was this week. Like, it's just been a whopper. I need a break.
She needs a break.
Let me live.
She needs to lie down, which is what the whole point of this podcast is. We want to encourage people to take a break. And
lay down, elevate.
Yeah, lay all the way down.
If
you're watching a show or a movie, just try it out. If you never lay down,
gotta get with your tea. Gotta lay down. Speaking of tea, Maggie Smith has passed. Oh, Dame Maggie Smith.
Rest in peace,
Professor McGonagall. Smith. God, just the most incredible actress and human ever. And I mean,
she's so inspiring. When I was aspiring to be in Harry Potter, I knew I wasn't going to make the first cut. Aww. So I was like, you know what?
You're like, but the second.
I was
second
like,
cut.
In 50 years, I'm going to play Professor McGonagall when the reboot comes around.
And bitch, you will, because she is the best Professor McGonagall impression I've ever heard. Will you do us the honor?
No, I want to call Tyler. I want to see if he'll do it.
Oh my God. I mean, in Maggie Smith's honor, I feel like we have to do it. We have to do her justice and do
I'll try to do one, but if Tyler answers, I want him to do it too.
I want you to do the Harry Potter one. Or no. Is it the one where it's like, you're a woman with a brain? Which one is that?
You're a woman with a brain and reasonable ability. Find something to do.
That's so good.
Okay, wait, let me call Tyler. Let me see if he'll do it.
Oh my God, please pick up.
He never picks up. Hogwarts has held the respect of the wizard world for nearly 10 centuries. I will not have you in the course of a single evening besmirching that name by behaving like a bumbling band of baboons. Now, the Yule Ball is first and foremost a dance. Silence! Inside every boy, a lordly lion prepares to prance. Inside every woman, secret swan slumbers, longing to burst forth and take flight. Mr. Weasley, will you join me, please? Never gonna let him live it down. Never. Now, put your right hand on my waist.
Whoa.
My waist.
Yes!
I fucked it up.
Oh, who cares? That was brilliant. I love it.
I tried.
We love you, Maggie.
I know that speech a little better. I didn't rehearse or anything, so.
No. We're just rolling with it. We're winging
We're rolling. But it is the end of September.
Yes, it is.
Wake me up. When September ends. Well, it's time to wake up. September's over.
Yeah.
And
it's
but
the weather's getting moody.
It's
getting spooky and moody outside. It's time for midnight margaritas, if you know what I mean.
It's starting to get spooky outside, and the weather's a little cloudy. It's a little chillier. And what was that? It's Twilight season.
It's Twilight season.
Twilight is relevant yet again.
It always is.
Around the fall, Twilight always comes around again. All
Thank
the
God.
millennial girlies
whip
out a marathon. And
we did. We rewatched
a lot of things come to the surface
of the Twilight series again.
Yeah, it really does.
And it's better each time you rewatch it because you find something that was super cringe that you didn't see before, and you're like, oh my God. Or you're catching lines you didn't like. I didn't realize how fucking funny Charlie was. Bella's dad.
Yeah, Charlie.
He's so funny.
Charlie ages well.
Yes. Oh God.
Yeah. But we did want to have a little
fun.
Friendly debate.
Oh, shall we? I'm Team Edward.
And I'm representing Team Jacob tonight.
Yeah. And I had a cardboard cutout of Edward Cullen in my room that would watch me sleep as I was growing up in high school. And then we would hide Edward in each other's showers. And so you would just like hear someone screaming in one part of the house and you'd be like, oh, Edward's in my sister's room today. So
Which
anyway,
is strike
always
one.
Repping Team Edward.
No one should be watching you sleep, and I don't care if they're immortal.
It's a protective.
No.
We'll get into this.
It's not protective. It's creepy.
Okay. To each his own, you know?
Would you like to defend your man first, or shall I defend mine?
I mean, it seems like you're really rearing to defend, so go for it.
I'm rearing.
Yeah. You're chomping. I'm chomping at the bit.
Chomping at something over here.
Chomping at something. Those werewolf teeth.
So I would like to begin my my argument here.
Yeah.
With what Jacob is not.
Oh. All right.
Okay.
All right. Jump right in.
Jacob does not thirst for human blood.
Okay.
He is still human himself. He's human and werewolf, but he can be around large groups of humans, and you don't have to worry about him looking at somebody,
just going
sniffing them,
and
like wanting to kill them. Like this, Edward is a serial killer, psychopath.
Whoa.
Okay. Jacob does not thirst for human blood. 2, Jacob is not 109 years old. Jacob is Bella's age. Okay. He's 1 year younger than her.
There's wisdom
He's 1 year younger than her.
Okay.
And he never...
Yeah, he's younger.
He never puts her in danger. Number 3.
Okay.
Well, he puts her in much less danger.
Okay.
It's not... Okay, Edward saving Bella's life...
Yeah.
When he was the one who put her life in danger, doesn't count as saving her. So, that is my opening statement.
Wow. I mean, you came prepared. I'm not going to lie.
I thought about it.
I feel like you just slapped me across the face. All right.
Well.
Edward. Team Edward. I mean, listen. Everyone wants a tall, not dark, but handsome and He sparkles in the goddamn sunlight. He's a diamond. He is a rock hard, chiseled specimen of a man. And that is, oh my God, it's hot. And that's my first point. Second point.
You know who's hotter?
No, don't you dare. It's my turn. So, second, Edward changes Bella's life for the better because she was incredibly depressed when she first moves to Forks, Washington. She doesn't really know what's going on with her parents and their divorce and what she's going to do with her life. And she is just really unhappy. And you're not sure where she's going to go with this until she has Edward as someone who is actually accepting her for who she is. He's incredibly protective, sometimes controlling, yes, but she notes in the books that it's especially, it means a lot to her that he is super protective of her. So she always feels incredibly safe. And number 3, my third point, he has a family that is incredibly welcoming, that is willing to do anything for Bella. So it's like she has 2 families now, and both of them would do anything for her. And I mean, he's got a rock hard peen that breaks the bed. There, I said it.
All right. Well, in response, I would say your argument that like Bella was depressed when she gets to Forks. Mm-hmm. Every teenager is going to be a little depressed when they move to a new town and their parents are like separated or
so they need something to bring them out of the funk.
Right, but devoting your entire existence to your partner when you're 17 years old is not a good idea. Like,
I gotta
straight
say,
up.
I agree with that.
And I think
whether it's Edward
you can
or
say
Jacob, it's not healthy.
Say, all right, well, in the end, you know, they get together and they get married and they have a baby, and so like, and they're so happy and everything works out.
Weird ass baby.
However, like, just because someone marries their codependent partner and has a baby with them doesn't mean they should still be with them. He essentially took her life. He took her human life.
He didn't want to.
I know she was begging
to save her soul.
Bella and Edward, like, I've had it. I've had it.
Officially.
Yeah.
Temperature wise, I'm not a big fan of the cold. So I do have to say that's where I would be like, I need a heater. I need a personal heater with me at all times. Mm-hmm. But then Edward was willing to sacrifice his life when he thought Bella was dead or in danger.
Which is insane.
I know, but they both love bombed her. They both love bombed the hell out of her. And she's just like, leave me alone at one point.
I don't know if Jacob love bombed her. I think he was like pretty respectful until he wasn't, but
until he wasn't. I mean, I gotta
like,
say,
no wonder, like, everyone in our generation is in a situationship because this is the crap we were reading.
This is the shit we were fed
in middle school.
Yeah, but I will say, like, Jacob has maybe the best line in the entire movie series, which is not in the book. I don't think. I think they added this in, and that's why it's so funny. Bella, where the hell you been, Loca? Best. I want that tattooed on my body.
Yeah, Taylor Lautner has like the best one-liners.
He really does.
And they gave him some, and he pulls it off too.
He does.
Like, he's like,
he gets better too as an actor. Everyone gets better as the series goes on.
He even says, "I'm hotter."
Yeah, he's
he's talking about his like body
talking
temperature.
About his body. He's like, "I'm hotter."
Okay, my closing argument has to do with a little bit more to do with Bella and like what is wrong with her, because the last thing on earth that I would want to be is a vampire. Okay. You never sleep. Okay. I would be
You get so much done. You don't feel tired.
Are you kidding me? I would be so bored. What is there to do?
Read, watch movies, travel.
No.
Learn languages.
If I could sleep.
If
I could sleep 16 hours a day and be awake 8, I would.
Actually, same.
Like, I don't want to go through hundreds of years of not sleeping. That sounds awful. B, being immortal blows. Who wants to be immortal? After 100 years, like, that's enough.
And he's like, after a couple decades, everyone you know will be dead.
I know. I'm like, who cares?
Fucking
like,
disturbing.
Who wants to live forever? I've seen enough. My third thing about the vampires is I don't want to thirst for human blood. I'm just not interested in that.
That's never been your thing. You really don't like blood or needles or any of that.
I think it's gross, and I just don't want to be around humans wanting to kill them all the time.
Yeah, I already kind of do a lot of the time.
Yeah. So, what do you think? What do you think?
I don't know.
How do we decide the winner?
I don't think there is a winner. There is no winner.
I think none of them should be together.
Yeah. And Bella's real messed up.
I think Edward had the right idea when he left town, and he should have stayed away. He's old enough to know. He's 109 years old. Yeah, I've had enough. Even in middle school, I was like, I don't know about all this.
All right.
Sorry, no, I'm trying to be.
No, it's fine. It's fine. We all have our thing. Twilight's my fucking thing. I don't know why, but I think I'd make a great vampire. I got big eyes. They would be bright red and cunty as hell, like Dakota Fanning in the Volturi.
I think you would be a great vampire.
Thank you.
Yeah.
What would my power be? Be nice.
Maybe you could yell really far and people can hear you.
Yeah, my power is being loud.
Or people can hear you from far distances. Like if you want to speak to someone, it's like a cell phone, but you don't need a cell phone.
Oh, I love that.
You can communicate with people long distance.
That's perfect. I love that.
You can be like, and they hear you.
They can hear me from far away. That's amazing.
What would my power be?
I'm trying to think. Yours would be just having the driest sense of humor and making everybody uncomfortable but also laughing at the same time. Or you would, that doesn't make sense. I
don't like that. That's not how I make people feel.
That's not how you make people feel. I'm just saying your dry sense of humor is like a superpower.
I don't think I make people feel uncomfortable.
No, not that. And I just mean like for vampires. Vampires are already uncomfortable.
I'm actively trying to be like more positive and like nice to people.
Oh, you are?
Yeah. Well, I think we did pretty good on that.
That's the Twilight.
Yeah, let us know if you're watching Twilight. I'm
or if you're dressing up as someone for Halloween.
I was pleasantly surprised. I love the movies. I don't love the books, but the movies can be fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so we have we're ripping it up. Bye. On my face.
Bye.
All right, so we have a dream that one of our listeners sent in to us.
And neither of us have heard it yet. So
yeah, this is fresh.
Let's jump right on in.
Oh, shit, that's fresh.
One day, I dreamt that I was driving to school from my apartment. And all of a sudden, the streets were, like, filled with this purple goo that, like, came up to the windows of my car. And I, like, couldn't drive anymore. So I had to get out. And I had to start walking. But then suddenly the goo, like, flowed away and was gone. And I was, of course, soaked, like, up to my chest in, like, this purple goo, soaking wet. But I was trying to get back to my car so I could drive. And when I found my car, it had transformed into a horse and buggy. And the horse escaped. And so I was chasing after the horse because I was going to be late to school. And I chased the horse into a building. And my horse somehow found a potion that turned it into my friend Scott from school. And I was, like, trying to convince Scott, like, you have to turn back into a horse. I'm going to be late for school. I need to get to school.
Scott.
And eventually I had to promise him the only way he would agree to take the potion again was if I promised that I'd let him turn back into a human after school. So we found the guy who made the potion. And we were like about to get the potion to turn him back into a horse. And these two guys, like masked guys, broke in and started shooting. And killed the guy who made the potion because he had like caused trouble for them in the future. So they were like time travelers. And I had to grab one of their guns, and me and Scott ended up in like a shootout with these guys and just like running because he hadn't turned back into a horse yet. We hadn't got the potion. And then I woke up. So what do you think that means?
Whoa.
These are some good dreams lately.
Pills and potions.
Wow.
Wow. That's fun.
I want to know what purple goo means.
Purple goo.
Goo.
Slime. You ever heard that song? It's called Purple Hat from Have you heard? Oh God.
Purple beret or raspberry beret?
No, it's called Purple Hat from Sophie Tucker. Sophie Tucker, thank God. And it goes, purple hat, cheetah print, dancing on the people. I got
dancing on the people. Yeah. I'm aware.
Yeah.
Purple is often associated with spirituality, mystery, and transformation. It might indicate that you are going through a period of change or personal growth, especially in relation to your intuition or inner self. Flooding can symbolize overwhelming emotions. In this case, the streets being flooded with purple goo could represent feeling engulfed by emotions or circumstances beyond your control.
Ooh.
The sticky or viscous nature of goo could suggest something that feels inescapable or difficult to move through.
Oh.
Perhaps pointing to a situation in life where you're feeling stuck or burdened by certain emotional or spiritual conflicts. So,
but then he was like,
there's stuck, and then there's this shootout, which is like action where he's not stuck.
Well, and the potion part where he's trying to get, where's he trying to get to again? And then he's like, I need you to turn back into a horse.
He's trying to go to school.
He's trying to go to school. So he's like, dude, love that you're Scott, but like turn back into a horse, my guy. I need to get there. And so it's so weird. And then the potion guy comes in, and then they have a shootout.
Yeah.
It's really interesting. I think
what is
magical. In my brain, the purple goo is glittery.
Do you want to look at some of that?
Yeah, the shootout. Conflict or aggression. A shootout can represent a confrontation, whether internal or external. It may suggest that you're facing a significant conflict in your life or feeling like you're in a high-pressure situation where you need to defend yourself, either emotionally or mentally. Interesting. And he grabbed it. He grabbed a gun and started going at it. So it wasn't like he was hiding and running away. He was in on the action.
It reminds me of that country song that's like, if you're going through hell, keep on going, don't slow down. If you're scared, don't show it, you might get out, for the devil even knows you're there.
I know a bit of it.
Yeah, it kind of feels like there's like a metamorphosis taking place.
Metamorphosis.
And it's like you gotta, shed that like old version of you that you're like stuck in, and then like, move through the aggression and the shootout.
Boot scoot boogie on out of there.
And you weren't flighting, you were fighting.
You were fighting.
So that's good.
So whatever's maybe happening in your life or psyche, like you're choosing to fight and not flight.
Yeah.
So that's good. That's a positive.
Make yourself a magnesium fizz and
get yourself a goddamn magnesium fizz. Everything will be all right.
It's all gonna be fine. But I think that's a really unique dream. Thank you for sharing.
Thank you so much for sharing.
Thank
Max.
you so much. And if anyone else would like to share,
yes,
we really need some more voice messages. So every time you hear us prompt you on here, you forget about it.
Yeah.
Don't forget. Write it down in your phone.
And send it in to us. You can DM us at horizontal_pod.
Yeah. I'd like to not be on a journey in a dream. I'd like to just like maybe be on a hike and like see a bunch of beautiful things, but not be stressed about anything.
Yeah.
Like I just want to be like,
I want to be on a cruise ship.
I just want to be taking it all in,
just floating,
seeing some wild stuff,
seeing the lion and the lamb.
Oh yeah, the lion and the lamb.
Run through the woods.
So the lion fell in love with the lamb. Sick masochistic lion.
What a sick masochistic lion. What does she say? What a
stupid lamb.
A stupid lamb.
Yeah, bitch, run.
All right.
All right. Please rate and review and send us your dreams and
follow our social media at horizontal_pod on TikTok and Instagram. We'll send you out with our classic, iconic guided meditation.
Try to relax, whatever you're doing. Maybe if you have a moment to sit down, you can sit down. Or get horizontal.
Get horizontal.
If that is in your ability right now. Great. Everyone take a deep breath.
Oh, yeah, that's good. That's the stuff. You are entering a spa.
Ooh, a spa.
Specifically a sauna. It's warm. You're sweating. And you're wrapped in your towel. And you're sitting on the hot wood.
Hot wood?
Hot wood. In the sauna. You make eye contact with someone across the way. Give them a little smirk. Life is crazy.
It's a old Dutch woman. She looks wise.
She is wise.
She smirks back because somehow you're on the same wavelength. And she coaxes you outside to take in the last moments of the Norwegian sunset.
You take a swig of your water because you're extremely dehydrated now.
It's so cool.
You feel the water go down your throat and it's feeling so soothing.
And you decide you're going to head back to your cozy cabin
with a crackling fire.
The crackling fire to take a quick disco nap before the evening festivities begin. And thank you so much.
Thanks for joining us. Tune in every Wednesday for a new episode of Horizontal.